Alright, I'm back again. I am doing two in a day, even though I said I was gonna go to bed after the last one. I'm not, because I'm feeling it. Apologies if the audio in the last one might have been bad. It's being done through my webcam for some reason. Like the Twitch, which is what I use to record videos, defaulted to the webcam. I'm now using this. I'll be fucking like, to be honest, I'll be really, really sad if out of this, the specific microphone and the webcam turns out to be the one with the best audio quality. I will cry like a little bitch. But hopefully it's not terrible either. So I was having a lot of fun. Now then, government. Let's have a look at the government. I didn't do that last time. Yeah, so the guy giving head, he's not very good at it. So we need somebody else. But not him. In the turn, it's only 1747. But yes, I was making plans and strategizing and saying lots of things. Because that's how the game works. Ah, yeah. Bastards. Well, to be honest, the African native infantry makes me nostalgic for when I played as Spain, I'm not going to lie. 70, 40, 6, 13, and 7. 70, 35, 5, 11, 6. So their infantry is significantly better than ours, but we've got more in terms of numbers. The African natives are better than ours. There's absolutely no way I'm letting the Spanish have Constantinople, though. Do not march on Moscow, do not go fighting with your land armies in China. Words to live by. Words to live by. Like, check my emails. For some reason our walls are damaged. We must have been in a war at some point. Hey, why are we... Where's the other unit? Right, you definitely don't go there. Oh, there's a gap. The walls of Constantinople, as it turns out, are slightly broken. In which case, I'd rather the other line infantry. Down as well. So they got line infantry coming at us there. They do have cavalry. It's colonial line infantry, which, to be fair, could have been recruited in Africa because they've got the African units there. Get in the building. How are you? Get you set up there. You there. Right, we're gonna have to let these guys with their little water pistol equivalents of guns do the work. Please come through the big gap in our wall. Guys, what is this bullshit? Look, there's the hole right there. Anyone? No one? No? No? You maybe want to help out there, yeah. We got quite a lot of peasants, actually, given that... They finally worked it out. Our wall didn't work out whether it wanted to be a wall, though. What exactly? Why have they deployed in some sort of box? I need to borrow you for... there. These guys should have this. How are you doing for shots right now? Maybe if we move the peasants in there. So we've secured that wall. Go on. Bang. Yay. You're not going to kill many, but you're going to get a couple. And the more of them you drop, the better it is. They were routy. Fuck it. You go for it, lads. You don't appear to be actually shooting, so... Alright, now shoot them. Shoot them in the back. Somebody shoot them in the back. Anybody, shoot them in the back. Guys, come on. There's no place for mercy in the battlefield. Even the peasants did it. You guys have got... There we go. Better late than never, eh? Nice. You could get up on the wall and help, to be honest. Colonial light cavalry, that's just sabers, isn't it? They don't, yeah, they don't have guns. Yeah, we're doing fine here. We've actually won, I'd say. I don't think there's much in it now. Yeah, bring them around. End the battle. Laugh in their face because they're silly Spanish fools. They deployed 860, they lost 808. Not keen on the fact that, you know, they're still here to raid, but So the Poles want to give me 3 techs in exchange for the Crimea. No. There's a big Ottoman army somewhere near Anatolia. So I can't push out too quickly there. What's there? We'll probably just go and attack them then. So the Russians are down to 1 territory, because it looks like the Prussians have got 1. I don't see why you'd trade away your territories for peace when you've only got 3 crap ones. But I'm having it, I've decided. I know it'll put me at odds with Georgia, but if we move a big enough army in, it won't matter. Oh, go away. Bloody rebels. Cure for scurvy. Who doesn't want to cure scurvy? Yeah, bloody Prussians up here. You'll have to go up there as well at some point. That's not a brilliant army. There's nothing there. The Ottoman military doesn't exist. Are they Afghan Kurdish hillmen? Get a couple more just so we definitely don't lose that. Replenish the main army. Good, we got a garrison there. Hit that. Surrender accepted. Excellent. Building the school there. That's fine. I wonder if the Prussians will now take peace. Because we're pretty close to wiping them out. No. The Russians in their 1 territory. No. Spain in their idiotic need to fight me. Okay. Georgia. Oh, so for Anatolia you'll take peace, will you? Piss off. I'm really not that bothered about peace with you. Oh, you want Serbia? You will trade with me, though, in exchange for Serbia. No. You're not having Serbia. You can have an army in Moscow. Getting dark, so I'm going to wander off. Not far, just far enough to sort of sort my stuff out, you know, put the light on, close the curtain for a bit of privacy, etc, etc. There we go. That's a lot of Prussian monks. Like, they were very keen on that region being Protestant. We need a navy and an army. Just a few ships to nip across the bay, start taking land off either the Ottomans or the Spanish. The entire Venetian navy just gets sunk then. We've surrounded the Polish, so it's only a matter of time before they attack again. Russia are now onto 2 territory. Oh, stop 8. There we go. Bloody Moldovans. My generals is dead. We can get a new one. Get you some nicer roads. I think we can just about manage that. Third rate and a 6th rate. We do have a... Oh. Never mind then. Although, actually, saying that, we got a port here. And did we not just capture one? That's a fishing port. That's a big army to be doing nothing. Hmm. They put everything they've got into that army just stood outside, doing nothing. We can get around them, and we're alright. Check on Berlin. Better be an army there. There is, but not in good health. Probably enough to take on the army we've got, though. At least for now. No, I'm not giving you more military technology. That's a problem. I don't expect them to trot down with an army. What happens when you let them live? Thought Sweden would have finished them off, but no, Sweden is shit apparently. Alright, I've got a rake over here. So you know what, let's come and look into things. We could probably hold, but I'm going to need them to attack me. Silesian Rebellion, what does that even look like? Where is Silesia? There. Oh shit. Yeah, lads. I need bolts. One thing we don't have. I mean, the Austrians were never famed for their navy. The British were, which is why I'm sort of surprised the British haven't done well in this game. What are Sweden up to? Barbary pirates still knocking around, still going strong. They haven't been chased off the sea. Oh, piss off. Bloody rebellions left, right, and centre. What's up with them? Have a look at tech. Let's make sure everyone's doing something. You're not, because you're occupied. Fine. In which case, let's get you off that onto that. Little bits of money here and there. They're not confident of being able to take us there. Move you down. The Russians are making a comeback. They've just taken that off the French. The Dutch are keeping the Prussians busy, but that's all that can be said for them. Greece garrison. Do we need an army in Bulgaria? Apparently. But it's not staying there. It's too good. Go and collect them. We're going to take as much as we can from the Ottomans. They may have a big army, but they're too afraid to actually fight us, so... Spanish have come to die, which is nice. Are Poland like at the start of this time period? Poland must be like a protectorate state of Russia, because it's always the narrative is always Austria, Russia, Russia. Nobody talks about Poland, so Poland can't be independent. They must be a non-entity. Like the War for the Spanish Succession, nobody talks about the Polish and what their position is. Whereas if they were a thing and they opposed the Austrians, they would be quite dangerous, one would assume. And then, is it the 7 Years' War after that? Yeah, do it. Fuck them up. Just a weird state of... No! No, what the fuck are you doing? Go in the city, then. I mean, that works out, really, because I need to train another garrison. I'm not pleased about it. New port in Crimea. Alright. New army here. Once they get there, that should be enough to just save Moscow anyway. Oh, apparently. The auto-resolve deems that I have to fight it myself. Okay, then. They do have their little hand mortars. This is a good unit. Because they're grenadiers, but with range. Which way are we pointing? That way. That's not going to do you so good. Let's try up here. Yeah, that's better. Unless they're coming from over there, in which case it makes subtle difference. Where are the reinforcements coming in from over there? There's no guarantee we're going to win this, by the way. With the city walls, I reckon we have a good chance, but I've gone ahead and attacked them without the city walls. I don't know where they're getting line infantry from. Unless it's just, you know, the dregs of what they used to have. But they shouldn't be able to get line infantry. It's not... They don't have the infrastructure for it. In fact, the same for the hand mortars, to be honest. Without a city or a military gunners, they shouldn't be able to get any of these units. So I don't know if the AI gets to cheat. It's certainly possible. You know, the AI cheats in plenty of games, so possibly Total War is not exempt from that. Certainly in some Total War games, the AI definitely cheats. But they've wasted their cannons. 3 units of line infantry, some cavalry, and some wasted cannons, so we can beat them. We're going to kick their ass. So we don't need these guys. They're just gonna... Well, we're sending them in to die, essentially. That's their purpose. A glorious death in the name of the Austrian Empire. The Russian flag looks pretty cool, but it's no Austrian flag. Yeah, he's nearly caught up now, which means they're not far off their position. No. Bad game. Oh. Of course, they got the hand mortars, who are hidden behind that one tree there. There we go, with their cannons gunned down. They're hopefully going to respond. Going while they're maneuvering, you fucking go for it, lads. The whole point is keep them guessing with that while you guys get in position and do the real damage. And go, one dead, see? That little volley did nothing, but they're running around like scared kids now. The Russians are very far behind in military doctrine now. Because my men are so well organised. Oh, I just heard the rockets then. In the battle, it's fine. We lost 72, they lost half their army. Get you into the city. There we go. Problem solved. No, we're not saying that. If they want to siege us, they can. Do it, end them. Yeah, so there's nobody there. Bach is dead. It's a sad time for music lovers all around the world. What was it? 2 units? And my goal for you is simply... I mean, nice one, lads. Syria, that's where you're going. Sure you'll have a lovely time. On my phone again. I'm always on my phone. Which is sad, because there's never enough going on my phone to warrant the amount of time I spend on my phone. I'm not that popular. I'm not particularly popular at all, to be honest. Shocker, I know. I'm a delight. The Russians are coming back for another go. With the same army as well. It's a spirited effort. Oh, the Venetians are getting their ass kicked. That's not good. He says, knowing full well it is good, and he's hoping secretly Venice will fall so he can go and invade it and have it for himself. Yep, that's the Prussian rebels dealt with. Was some of the finest troops I could afford, which admittedly... For some reason we're out of cash again. You know what? It's fine. Hit cannon. Gives you 3 lots of cannon. You've got cav. Hit more. Now you've got a proper army. And get Syria before the bloody Marathans do. I mean, we love the Marathans. They're our best friends in the whole wide world, but Tsar stuff. I think Georgia might declare war on them. Probably won't. Because, you know, it's not me after all. They'll only declare war on me. Section 10. Ooh. You need to start... Oh, it's occupied. Never mind. Forget about that. Building browser. No, lists. That's the one I wanted. Agents. Missionaries I'm not that fussed about. We'll just Catholic wherever we need to. We got one here having a little spy. What's the garrison? Line infantry. But they can't recruit. Again, maybe they just sent them. I think the guy in Estonia's sort of done his time now. I'm more interested in what's going on up here. You'll find who you are. Now that we're allied to the Marathans, actually, we could... I mean, I say could. Put some blocks on a boat and go conquer that Dutch island that is still rebel at the minute. Now, we could get some men together and support Venice as well. That is an option. Take Lombardy, is it? How are we not considered the strongest nation in the world? Actually, Spain and France, to their credit, have a massive colonial empire, so I can see why they might be considered stronger. And the Marathans have all of India, so yeah, fair. But we've got to be up there. Yeah, you're just going to raid my stuff? Cool. Somebody sabotaged my Jesuit college. How dare they? We get more troops here, but I think expanding into this crap is not the priority. Up here is. You not even got the good roads there. But everybody had them. Where's the Ottoman army gone? Oh, over there. Oh dear. Is that a second territory for Bavaria? Colour on the map's definitely changed. Oh, hello. All my allies. They're all on board. I mean, Poland have no choice. Like they're landlocked and need to expand. So I would pay Russia to go away, but I think they're going to. Yeah, all right. Sweden have never been hostile to us. A technology trade, even though it's military for industry, is fine by me. Yeah, naturally. Oh wow, we're actually very poor now that that's gone. Um, but yeah, let's have a look at what's going on here. So, the natural home of the Westphalians belongs to Bavaria now. Why is that? The Dutch must have took it. It's the only explanation. Poland's at war with Britain. That's a small army. What have they got there? Bigger one. Alright. I think we're in a good position to maybe try and peace out with Russia. They want Hungary. It's not the wealthiest region in the world. We could easily take it back, and we get trade. Okay. Okay. But I like them being locked down to essentially just these little bits of land and that for some reason. Is peace really worth it against the NATO? Then they are allied to the Poles. I will take it. Game Ottomans, you could have got out of a fight there. You know, I could have saved your lives. That's fine. Let's put you in there. Let's get a big army going here if we can. But eventually, you take Hungary back because it's got walls and it's got the military to hand. To be fair, the Westphalians are still at war with the Prussians, aren't they? No, they're not. They're allied to the Prussians. Okay. Well, things are certainly developing. I think we want to do most of our recruiting in Muscovy and Ukraine, and actually do want to attack from the east. Keep our western forces ready for when the Prussians inevitably decide they're ready for war again. Okay, the Ottomans are always going to attack Anatolia. Can't believe the Russians came back. You know, I thought they were dead. By all rights, they should have been dead. They've traded away what little they had, and yet they've managed to pull it back. Not like they're not a massive threat. I mean, they're three crappy territories, but it's still three territories, enough to raid my land. The besieging Ankara. It's like this is where they've done all the recruiting from, because there's nothing in Palestine. There's nothing in Mesopotamia. They don't have walls. New town in Transylvania. They need pay tax for a start. They believe in the right god, so they don't need any more of that. They're on the topic of tax. Who is or isn't paying it? There you go. Now everybody's paying tax. Six units of line infantry, 2 cavalry, 3 cavalry, 3 cannons, 8 line infantry. Howitzer could be fun. Well, the Brits are here. Probably going to invade Courland if I had to guess. I think the lack of a navy has hindered us in terms of mobility and strategic options. Like we've had to fight via land everywhere we're fighting. We're having to march our armies from one place to another. Whereas with bolts, we can nip around quicker, as well as nip in behind enemy lines and stuff. But we're fortified, we're well defended. Giving Hungary to the Prussians is a decision I might come to regret, because it is in our heartland. In our heartland, settlements do not have any garrisons for the most part. But Hungary is right next to Austria, and Austria's got a garrison. So if they declare war, we nip across the way in the next turn. We solve it that way. The Westphalians are down to 2, which is good, so we don't want them getting too powerful. The Bavarians have now got 2, which is fine, because they're our ally. The Venetians are weakening themselves, which is good news, because if we end up at war with them, we'd like them to be weak. They've got a suspicious amount of line infantry for a faction who shouldn't be able to get any. Get the new cannon thing. Is it Russia are just standing next to that Polish territory? Hit Lithuania. You could hit Minsk. Either or. What have we got here? 2, not enough. Oh. It's an odd way to go about it, but fine. Moscow's got a decent army. Yeah. I think you're going to wait them out. Although they're probably going to try the same over there. So it's a sort of awkward siege and counter-siege scenario. do have troops in this area for the most part. It's only Serbia that's not got anything. Let's get rid of the pikes. Who's here? Flying infantry can come and join in there. Yeah, Britain is invading Courland. Excellent. Because if Britain don't win, I'll invade Courland. We gotta hope Britain don't win, actually, because the last thing we need is the British in our theatre. The Spanish were in our theatre, and they were our ally, and they still declared war, so the British aren't going to hold off, are they? And the Russians have finally remembered they have a massive army just hanging out in Poland. It admittedly makes Poland a bit weaker now. The only thing guarding that territory was that Russian army. I don't know how long this episode's been going on for. It might be a shorter one, it might be a longer one. I suspect shorter. It's always shorter. I think I've gone on for ages. It's supposed to be like 10 minutes. Okay, but I'm tired. I'm ill. I got work tomorrow. My national leader's dead. My new one is slightly better. Ports just get blockaded. They're not top priority. Very poor is fine, but we'll still have a craft workshop. Did Britain win? Don't know. Get my allies. I've got this one. Thanks, Britain. You did all the heavy lifting, and I've got the territory. Got a shipyard as well. Nice. All the way up to second rates if we want it. Yeah, Courland ceased to exist, so Britain have no purpose here. And indeed, I think, magically teleported away. Because I took that. So diplomatically speaking, me and Sweden can trade again. Don't know why they ever cancelled our trade agreement. They're allied to the Dutch. Can I ally with an enemy of your allies? Venice! Britain are at war with Venice. Weird. They're asking for Greece. They've changed their mind there. That's progress in a sense. They're asking for Moldova. I mean, no, but it's good that they occasionally change their mind. No. Nope. And there's no way in hell I'm competing with the Ottomans, who are definitely just trying to siege us out now. Makes sense, because most of their army is cannons, but cannons can be deadly. The Afghan, the Kurdish hillman skirmisher units, 90 accuracy, no, 50 accuracy, 90 range, and they're not bad in a fight. So they're a problem. Hand mortars are slightly worse than the Russian ones, but look more fabulous, and I guess that's what counts. And here again, they've got the elite infantry. That's where we're ending. I think that's, well, I say that. I'm ending. And now I know we're, oh, it's been an hour exactly. Well, an hour and 1 minute if you must know. But now I know we're coming up on the end game here. Gonna be plenty of big battles to fight. 2 against the Ottomans to begin with, quite a few against the Poles, I imagine. We've still got to betray Venice yet, and of course we've got to wipe out the Prussians. So there's still lots to be done. Hopefully you'll find out exactly how we do it on the next one. So hopefully you join me then. Goodbye.